Moses responded and said, but they will not believe me, and they will not heed my voice, for they will say, Hashem did not appear to you. Hashem said to him, what is that in your hand? And he said, a staff. He said, cast it on the ground, and he cast it on the ground, and it became a snake. Moses fled from it. Hashem said to Moses, stretch out your hand and grasp its tail. He stretched out his hand and grasped it tightly, and it became a staff in his palm, so that they shall believe that Hashem, the God of their forefathers, appeared to you, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. Hashem said further to him, bring your hand to your bosom, and he brought his hand to his bosom, then he withdrew it, and behold, his hand was leprous like snow. He said, return your hand to your bosom. He returned his hand to his bosom. He removed it from his bosom, and behold, it reverted to be like his flesh. It shall be that if they do not believe you and do not heed the voice of the first sign, they will believe the voice of the latter sign. And it shall be that if they do not believe even these two signs and do not heed your voice, then you shall take from the water of the river and pour it out on the dry land. And the water that you shall take from the river will become blood when it is on the dry land. Moses replied to Hashem, please my Lord, I am not a man of word, not since yesterday, nor since the day before yesterday, nor since you first spoke to your servant, for I am heavy of mouth and heavy of speech. Then Hashem said to him, who makes a mouth for man, or who makes one dumb or deaf or sighted or blind? Is it not I, Hashem? So now go, I shall be with your mouth and teach you what you should say. He replied, please my Lord, send through whomever you will send. The wrath of Hashem burned against Moses, and he said, is there not Aaron your brother the Levite? I know that he will surely speak. Moreover, behold, he is going out to meet you, and when he sees you, he will rejoice in his heart. You shall speak to him and put the words in his mouth, and I shall be with your mouth and with his mouth, and teach you both what you are to do. He shall speak for you to the people, and it will be that he will be your mouth, and you will be his leader. And this staff you shall take in your hand, with which you shall perform the signs. So Moses went and returned to Jethro, his father-in-law, and said to him, let me now go back to my brethren who are in Egypt, and see if they are still alive. And Jethro said to Moses, go to peace. Hashem said to Moses in Midian, go return to Egypt, for all the people who seek your life have died. So Moses took his wife and sons, mounted them on the donkey, and returned to the land of Egypt. And Moses took the staff of God in his hand. Hashem said to Moses, when you go to return to Egypt, see all the wonders that I have put in your hand, and perform them before Pharaoh. But I shall strengthen his heart, and he will not send out the people. You shall say to Pharaoh, so said Hashem, my firstborn son is Israel. So I say to you, send out my son that he may serve me. But you have refused to send him out. Behold, I shall kill your firstborn son. It was on the way in the lodging that Hashem encountered him and sought to kill him. So Zipporah took a sharp stone and cut off the foreskin of her son and touched it to his feet. And she said, you caused my bridegroom's bloodshed. So he released him. Then she said, a bridegroom's bloodshed was because of circumcision. Hashem said to Aaron, go to meet Moses to the wilderness. So he went and encountered him at the mountain of God, and he kissed him. Moses related to Aaron all the words of Hashem that he had dispatched him, and all the signs that he had commanded him. Moses and Aaron went and gathered all the elders of the children of Israel, Aaron spoke all the words that Hashem had spoken to Moses, and he performed the signs in the sight of the people, and the people believed. And they heard that Hashem had remembered the children of Israel, and that he saw their affliction. And they bowed their heads and prostrated themselves.